Okay, so some of you have asked me to give you my thoughts on a couple of Indian Muslims went to Lulu shopping mall in Lucknow. Lulu, the owner, Indian NRI who's based in Dubai, multi-billionaire or billionaire, whatever. So he opened up this mall, and you had a couple of Muslims going there to pray, and I guess they got chased out, and a complaint has been put, FIR, on them wanting to pray there. So some of you have asked me, what are my thoughts? Well, I'll use simple, basic, common sense, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? Simple question. I'll just ask you a simple question. Do you eat food in a public toilet? Like, will you eat food with your family in a public toilet? You'll not do that, because there is a right place to do something like that. Eating food is not done in the toilet. Okay, now for example, will you take your children to a nightclub, to a discotheque where there's loud music? Will you take them to study? You will not, because that is not the right place to do it. Or let's say you want to have sex. Okay, would you go to a religious place and do it? No, you'll be like, no, there is a place, right place to do these things. And the people who do any of these, like have sex in a public place, or eat in the toilet, or take their children to study in a nightclub, you'll say something really wrong with them. Mentally, they're gone case. So now here you have a group of Muslims going and praying in a mall. Now you might say, Loy, it's not a toilet or anything, okay? It's a public place. The mall is a building which the owner is somebody else. There's an owner. Okay, so it's not public. It is privately owned, or owned by the government or whatever. In Lulu's case, it belongs to Yusuf Ali. It's private. So obviously his rules follow. That's number one. Number two is, you'll say, yeah, but in some places there is a prayer room. Fine, if there's an allocated prayer room and you pray inside that room, fine, no issues. In airports there are prayer rooms. In some places, even in Muslim countries, there are prayer rooms. Okay, Muslim countries, Arab Muslim countries, they pray openly. That's different, because they're governed by Muslim laws. But now here's just another question. Have you noticed it's only Muslims who need a prayer room? I've never heard of a Christian prayer room in an airport or anywhere. I don't know, maybe you can correct me if I've never heard of a Hindu prayer room. It's only Muslims who want this exclusive prayer room. In fact, one of the videos that I'd seen a couple of years ago, there was a toilet, public toilet in India, in a railway station, and they converted this public toilet into a Muslim prayer room secretly. I mean, what is this nonsense of? Yeah, if you're a Muslim, you'll say, wow, what dedication, what commitment, proud to be a Muslim. That's the way, brother. It takes so much guts and courage. Yeah, that way, if you look at it, someone who flashes his private parts to people, it takes a lot of guts and courage to do that. Hey, look at, I'm naked. It takes a lot of courage to do that also. You'll say, that is crazy. Well, that is also crazy. See, having lived in Dubai for 40 years, I've seen stories of Muslims parking their car at the side of the road and praying in the desert, in the heat. Oh, Allah Akbar, they say, this is such great faith. There's a man who walked from UK all the way to Mecca, 6,000 kilometers, and everyone said, Allah Akbar. For a person like me, I would be like, I mean, what did you achieve? But then I realized he was trying to find his version of the truth. He wanted to discover himself. Fine, game. I'm game. You walk 6,000 kilometers to find your spiritual or your meaning of life. Fine. Cool. Absolutely great. I don't have any hatred over there. And best part, he didn't cause anyone any harm. He didn't cause anyone any inconvenience. I would rather respect that man. But here you're talking of praying in a shopping mall. Please explain to me. Lulu shopping mall. Does it say Lulu prayer mall? Lulu mosque? I mean, which part of shopping mall does it take common sense to know this is not a place to pray? It's as simple as coming and flashing our private parts and saying, oh, no, it's a public place. I can do what I like. Now, I'll tell you where the problem is. Now, for those of Muslim guys who are jumping, hey, this is racism. Tell me, if a Hindu were to do it in a Muslim neighborhood, or a Christian were to put a cross in a Muslim country and pray, would they allow? Islam doesn't offer the flexibility, or Islamic countries don't offer that flexibility where you can pray to your gods in a public place. At least in India, they allow you, but at least with common sense. A mall is not a place to pray. That's number one. And second one, prove me wrong. I'm telling you, prove me wrong. My challenge to you. Which educated Muslim, a guy who's wearing a three-piece suit, or a guy who's a CEO, or a guy who's, even an Arab guy who's educated in Harvard, or some place, a classy guy with his family, he will take his carpet, put it down and pray in a public mall? No, they'll not do that. Why? They are not spiritual, they are not holy. No, they have common sense. Tell me what your God wants. Oh, he prayed to me publicly. I'll bless him. He didn't pray, I'll curse him. Come on, man. And here's another thing for you to consider. You know, people who do all this drama publicly, you know, in public places, they're not spiritual, or they're not holy, or they're not people with character. They are people with something wrong up here. He seriously, like, example, I'll give you a simple example. I have all these tattoos on my face. How many people say, you're mentally gone case? Why do they say that? Because this is not something that normal people do. So why can't Muslims also behave like normal people? Why do you have to? You know, in Dubai and UAE, now they've made it a criminal offense. They would park their car in the bloody middle of the road. Here, like, this is, cars are going this. They'll park the car here and they'll bloody pray there. They used to do it on highways and all that, until accidents started to take place, and they said, enough of this shit. In fact, in Sharjah, this is a fact, because I experienced it. I'm in my house. It's a building where many Muslims are. You open the door, go down the elevator, and you know, the main hallway. All these guys have put their carpets because there's a mosque nearby and it's full. And you, like, I get out of the elevator and here, all the carpets are there and everyone's praying, full. I went to one building, this is in, not in Rola, Alhambra Cinema, near Alhambra Cinema in Sharjah. This Andulus building, I don't know if they've changed the name. There are all engineering offices there, and almost all are Arab Muslims. Real thing, huh? I went to one of these offices where there was all Egyptians and Syrians. When I got out of the office, obviously it was afternoon prayer or something. Oh, bloody hell. Whole thing until the elevator. I can't move. In fact, sometimes if you would park near a mosque, okay, or anywhere near a mosque, they have parked all their cars in front of you everywhere. In Sharjah, this used to be a problem. I don't know if they have stopped. Just imagine this is 2 lanes. They'll park the car here. They'll even park the car here. So you have to take the car on the edge here. And it'll be like almost a kilometer long. What common sense is this? What kind of religion is this? I mean, if a religion tells you to do, okay, if you're riding camels and horses and donkeys, fine. Is this a way? Yeah. Praying to your God has become a political statement, or a statement of courage. They will pray in front of some place. You know, people who do this, whether Christians, Hindus, Muslims, They are hypocrites. Spirituality or religion should be practiced privately in the four walls of your house. This having a big blaring speaker, all shouting and all that, it's like a fish market, man. I have had so many Muslim friends who use a lot more common sense than this nonsense. This is classic hypocrisy to create drama and problems. This is classic hypocrisy. If you really love your God, you'll practice your religion privately. It's like, my wife, for example, Brownie is like, for example, my wife. I keep showing love, kiss, and hug, and everything on social media, the world. When people are passing, I love and kiss and hug. And that's not true love, man. That is bullshit. I'm doing this for attention. I'm doing this for likes. I'm doing for show. But what sacrifices and things you do privately is what makes you a good human being. This praying in the mosque and all that is nothing but absolute utter nonsense. They thought Yusuf Ali is Muslim. We are also Muslim. Chalo, Allah Akbar. Yeah, you're doing it in India, where 80% are Hindus. Today Muslims will do it. Tomorrow Hindus will come and put their Ganpati, Shiva, Vishnu, Shivling and this and that. Then you'll get Christians also. Oh, Jesus, Mother Mary, Joseph. Then you'll get people who will bring Buddha statues. Where does it end? Is this a shopping mall? Or is this a religious contest? My sausage is bigger than yours. That's stupidity. Absolute utter stupidity. I don't have any respect for such individuals. Good they put an FIR. Good they put a ban on all this nonsense. It's getting out of hand. Practice your religion quietly. I keep telling people, religion is like your penis. Yeah, you're proud of it. Oh, it's very beautiful. It's big. Just stop putting it in the mouths of others. You won't put it in your own mouth. Stupid. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. You tell me if what I stated is true or false. Okay? I give you simple logic. No hatred towards anyone. Any religion, I told you. Practice it privately. It's like me, I'll take a cross, put it here. And all traffic, I make a bloody nuisance and nonsense. Stupid. Anyway, like, I'll just conclude and give you. Have you seen guys in the gym walking like this? They'll walk with the... You see, why do they walk like this? Because they want to show I'm strong. But a real strong bodybuilder, a powerful one. Like, do you think Usain Bolt walks like... He walks like he runs. He runs 24/7. You think a boxer goes... He goes punching around everyone? What? Do you think a wrestler goes and starts throwing people everywhere? Common sense, man. Just like those girls who literally just cover their nipples and walk and, oh, I'm natural. Oh, they show their ass, they just cover only their vagina. Oh, this is natural with after implants. This is just like this, same. No difference in the religion and this. Anyway, I think enough and more people see me jumping around thinking I'm gone mad. As it is, you say walking half naked is mad. Tell me, isn't this also mad? Chal, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Me signing off. You guys take care.